Tackle, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
That'll be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy.
Short, it'll be third down. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Reads it, fires complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback, but how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, Dave, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time late in the season.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity like a gator in the swamp. He went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game. Plus territory, they'll go for it on 4th down. So Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to dump their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to chains. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
That's a really good-looking run, I tell you. It's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this just shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to the ground game on the left. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guns up and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's one where you just go with the coverage. You're looking down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now
Holds it in the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle. The stats tell the tale so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Kentucky. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
and that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position, you can still fight your way out and get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to, that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires it incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, now, fourth down.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? Those defensive tackles and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hands it off. There he goes. change. It's at the 22. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the offensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking left. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points on the scoreboard there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Here's the handoff. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball in the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback for third down. You see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that run wasn't picked off.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain lead from the 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they got one in there at the 35. And the Gators are flying down the field. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And downs like that run right there.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the thing.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now, what opens up play action. Now you're making a play pass and run. This offense, they can create that run physicality. Now it opens up everything else.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it is not taking long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing on the assignment as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Holds it in. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get points on the board before the break. Going up top again. It's complete. The Red Raiders will keep this drive going. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. A long way there to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go back to the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Stone. And the defense had that well covered. Just a short gain there. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Just outside the red zone at 21, but it's 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try on the left half. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas has a lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to move. They're up by 7 over in Utah.
Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Boy, that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. You can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient, put some points on the board before the... Oh, he's got some space. That should be the final play of the first half. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Drives to the 3 uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Just about set to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going to the run to start this second half. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over. Be who's going to push this defense around.
And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. leave it with the lone back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Gators are rolling down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
Oh my goodness.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again. They'll keep it on the ground. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation. A great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle the quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback to take a breath and exit.
And the Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run will do from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back. When you get the ball and you get clocked.
Scanning the field. It's Gates. Right on the money. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make bigger plays than they did here, but it's still a positive game.
On target. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. They'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. To the air, it's Yates. Big guy smells it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Gators headed quickly to the line. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading as much as they are.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They just keep firing. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Come to the line at 42, facing a third and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on at the 34.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming in the game and you're just trying to limit the damage and you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive coming.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this. Making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. To go up top. Moves around to clear on the vision. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Sending the offense back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little... There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to throw, it's Yates. Fires to the tight end. He breaks a tackle. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does in this next one.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's going to lose a yard on that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy completion.
You know, I think in this situation in the game, trailing like they are, only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive. Start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Good timing on the quick out. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. That leaves a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 3rd.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and pick the stop on the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And it's just that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game. And this setter down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the middle. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Winning distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing.
is.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida's offense takes the field to start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quickly complete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. It's really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on them.
There's so much riding on. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up the field. The 12th man, Borden standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a team to start this game.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Texas A&M's offense will go forward for the first time. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of his speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you're a linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism passes, and you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And on that out-breaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
Going to swing it on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Better find the end zone. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter, because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. There's the pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line to have to be physical.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and have a good play.
Got the quick pass. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looked.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive. The return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They'll try the run. It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Tadinho, bro. Get that mess out of here.
Those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience in the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help our quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into it.
Ball off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Pulls it in. It's Abraham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down mark, and I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th inches, the offense will stay on the field. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat in the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking down the middle. Trying to barrel in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal in those situations, Palmer, you got to get get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gators! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Aggies racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Rossi. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hauser. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Glass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hauser. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Ball's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Florida. back, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's Yates. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
It's complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Gators are in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Abraham. They're able to keep him out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Gators have it with a first and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces third and goal. Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going to run it. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down on the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone down everybody right now on the same page.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job. A really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Yates. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. complete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gators decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Man, how humbling is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got off the ground, tried to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keep it really quiet.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're able to put a stop on that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll bring up this drive from the 30-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Gators getting set on first and 10. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think you have to like what you see from the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Gators! And the stomping has commenced. They tackle him well onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rossi. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got a first and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Now they'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because...
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's Hauser. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Didn't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. Touchdown, Aggies. And they tie it into a defensive score. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the bill hits the ground, you scoop it up. Take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 26 to Old Dominion. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Philip
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. takeaway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got enough space. He rolls all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Gators are in the hurry up. Slams it ahead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
What I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. We started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make the play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun. Sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chugging it, keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Eagles looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just...
There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knocked him down at the 41.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here comes the heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down, you can call it whatever you want. That was really smart.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws and turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
A first down run in the red zone. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Looking to get in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, make it a statement. Fourth and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense. Capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the call just as easy to hit the diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On third down, he drops the throw. Finds a man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive? They already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive they can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Gators will have it first and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down and second and 5. They'll go to the ground. Brings it past the marker. For 2 minutes would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the stripe tie. Go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. Rifles it down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass. It's Kinsey. Here's a hit. They get to him as he throws. And they got the defense on that one. And they get it to the 29-yard line. And it's another first and 10 play. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Got a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's screen. Still on his feet at the 45. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at it. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get...
Turning it on! And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. The short hands, it's Fisher. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The quick out.
Wow, nice job by the receiver getting out of his brain, working toward the sideline, and an equally good placement with the football by the quarterback, putting it where only his guy can make the catch. You really cannot execute that out route anymore.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a first down.
To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. Oh, it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Off play action. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. He's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The Gators have enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, in those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking downfield on first down. It's all over that one. No room to run after the catch. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gators will hustle from the line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get to 3. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Burns. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Fisher. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't This is the spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll put the ball in play just inside their own 40 at the 39. Slithers into space. Gets it past the marker. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. On his feet at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be picked from the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Balls it in. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking downfield, it's Kinsey. Firing to the right, complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Just keep slinging it. Quick strike complete.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown, Gator! They take the lead with the 6.
Well, I love the decision made by the quarterback. Going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. At the 40, there he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, and they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense played well.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop him at the 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. They took him right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense. Now, really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get involved.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Extending the play. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there at the start.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can shoot some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some run appeal and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's exactly the start you want in an offense. In this situation, regulation 4-minute offense. I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need two. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with that.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Kinsey. It's complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of down.
Man, that hurts. You're trailing late in the ball game. You need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. They get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Got him downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Paul, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well. I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here to help out our team.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to pull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Bader. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the... Sneak gets it done. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go on top. Gets away. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, it's picked off at the worst possible time.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Let's go. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air, it's Kinsey. And as he throws, it's caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gators want to crank for tempo. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll bring it back. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes.